Hello, welcome back. This is Seismic Floor, and this is stage 6 of the Tour de France. Check out stage 5. That was an interesting one. Well worth having a look, certainly from our point of view. And today we have got some more hills. I'm not entirely sure if they're worth getting in the breakaway, but we'll give it a go like we did yesterday. But this one is going to be a hilltop finish rather than a mountaintop finish. Little peak at the end there. So hopefully we can get Primoz Roglic into a nice position here. And unfortunately, if you haven't seen stage 5, I'll give you some bad news in that Steven Kruijswijk, our leader, withdrew after a fall in the last stage. So I think Roglic is probably going to be our leader for this one. Although it looks like everybody's got a free roll apart from the sprinter. Martin's a little bit tired after his efforts last time, which is understandable. Tolhoek looking in decent form though, so maybe we'll try and get him into the breakaway there. He's a climber after all. And again, we've gone lightness for our equipment. So yeah, let's jump into it.
Stage 6 of the Tour de France is a west to east ride across Brittany from Brest to Mûr-de-Bretagne. The latter has a renowned 2-kilometre climb to an average of almost 7%. The first kilometre is the steepest, with an average slope that's close to 10%. The climb is so illustrious that it is climbed twice in the space of 16 kilometres, with the Côte de Saint-Malo in between. With real possibilities to pick up a few seconds as well as to gain a prestigious victory, we are likely to witness a showdown between the favourites.
Interesting then. So those two last climbs there are the same. So we'll see what happens when we get there. We'll put Tolhoek towards the front. We'll just watch the brakes as well. I think this one's pretty much going to be an automated day, and just see what happens. A lot of energy was expended yesterday. Might be that we don't get a breakaway for the first couple of kilometres, and it just eases into it. Although I could be talking absolute nonsense. In the next 2 seconds, we get a breakaway. Like that. Let's follow that one. Or just ride into the back of everybody like an absolute donut.
Attack! It's now or never for those riders who want to avoid a battle over the last few kilometers.
Oh, let's follow Goggle. He's obviously...
Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors!
He's fancying a bit of the polka dot jersey today. And let's push that relay up. Let's see if we get near this front creek.
The current pace is a bit too docile for some riders who are looking to create a breakaway.
Counter-attack by Yver.
The breakaway has now got over a minute on the pack.
There we go, so I think we'll make it onto the back there. We've got into the second breakaway for the second day in a row, which is good. There's still a little bit of a gap there. I think we're together, surely. Yeah, there we go. Let's put him down a little bit. And let's just auto it for now. Just see what happens. Why is he not riding? Oh, he's just holding position. That's not what I want. We want this breakaway to keep going. There we go. Hopefully they're all going to start playing ball now. Even...
That's more than 2 minutes separating them.
Why is he there? Not interested. let's just keep a little eye on that. Hopefully they get a little bit of respite. So, looks like it's fairly sedate there. Most of our guys are at the front, which is always good. Let's just speed that along a little bit. Like 4 minutes. I don't think the group here will hold on for those big climbs at the end. Certainly with these two. Just wasting time on the back effectively. Nice and sedate, around 120 beats per minute. He says mockingly. But in terms of what they get up to, I think that's pretty standard, so shouldn't worry too much about that state there. What we're going to need to do is watch you there when it comes to this this mountain point here. So we've got.
They really are moving. The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
About 5 kilometers left, so I think we're in a pretty decent position there. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a ball, and then I think we're going to have a little look at attacking and see what we can do here. I think we'll watch all the other attacks.
The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
Who's gonna go? Who's gonna go? Must be a steep one because nobody's going yet. There we go.
There's a breakaway in the leading group.
So we've definitely timed that one a little bit better. But again, we've got no points. Which is a shame. The answer to get balls in the main group, probably at the worst possible moment as they're going up a massive hill. But yeah, on to the next one. The next one looks like a more gradual hill. In fact, it looks really long. It looks like it starts in a way. That looks like that's nearly, what, 13, 14 kilometers long, that climb? Unrelenting. So there's obviously not interested in the mountain points either, because he wasn't the one to attack. He's obviously after the stage win. Got Marcus Burghardt in this group as well. It's Mikhail Lamatic, and I've completely switched off there. Only a 4 anyway, there's only 1 point there. We'll struggle to get back on the back there, but we're good, we're good. Looks in decent form there. Groenewegen also looks fairly decent. Jansen's having a little struggle, I think. These guys are like, he looks quite close to the back. Oh, he's not. They're back in the middle, which is always a good place to be. These guys at the front being protected. So I think it's going to be. Stick him on auto. Oh, he's not going to ride if we put him on auto. Let's put him there. Let's put him down to that, and let's speed it up a bit. Getting up to the sprint. We're not going to get the sprinter up here. Let's just see what happens here with 2 kilometers left. Stick him on auto, see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't just hold position. He does.
The pack is slowly whittling away the lead. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
Nobody was particularly interested in that sprint. It was great. Which is interesting. We're just flying along. I think the only chance is if we stay out in front of them. As in the breakaway stays out in front of the peloton. By the time we get to the bottom of that hill, maybe Tom might get a little attack and just sees what he can do. But it looks like they've decided against it.
The escape group is far from cordial. There are a couple of riders who want to go it alone.
Counter-attack by Yver.
I'm a little bit too far back to do anything here. And he's fallen off the back of the group. Let's dial that back a bit and get back into the relay, I suppose. Yeah, breakaway's falling apart. Nobody wants to ride. I don't think we'll last to the bottom of that hill.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
It's interesting here. That's a pretty long train. Let's having a go to catch these guys. Yeah, we're all fairly close to the front, which is always good. Roglic has got a decent chance, I reckon.
Acceleration by Yver.
I've just seen that, thank you. I think he's gone. He's basically just sat on the back and not done a lot today. Again, energy gel on the go. Now I think it's going to be a case of attacking and seeing what happens. So we've lost one and the peloton is getting a lot closer.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
Maybe we just attack. Why not? What have we got to lose? See if we can get away from it.
Whoa, there's an attack from inside the breakaway
Nope.
group.
That's gone well. Yeah, he's cooked.
The pack is putting the squeeze on the breakaway. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
So he'll be back in the peloton.
15 kilometers remaining.
Let's just stick him to auto. He can.
The pace seems much too high for many riders.
I think the breakaway's given up then. Right, well, you need a ball. And I think you're going to have to get balls as well.
That's the end of the breakaway. The pack gave them no chance.
Yeah, Tom Hoy's having a struggle there. Maybe a little bit of respite before we get down to the bottom. Maybe worth just seeing if we can get Roglic a little bit higher up. But then again, we are expecting bottles back.
A rider has fallen, and he's not getting back up. It looks like he'll have to abandon the race. A fall has just happened in the peloton. Several riders are on the ground.
That's a big bit of the group that's gone down. Oh, although Rusin and Tolhoek have got through.
Several riders are on the ground, but it doesn't look too serious.
Do I chance get? Yeah, he's going to have to get a ball. Oh, he can't get a ball. He's inside 10 kilometres. He's going to have to live on that. Let's see if we can get Groenewegen into the... what is Rusin doing?
The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
Okay, they've all got water. It's just Roglic that doesn't. Let's bring him forward a bit if we can. We might not be able to. Who's this guy? Where's he going? Let's follow him.
And they keep on attacking. Anyone that's low on gas definitely won't be able to keep up. This climb features some dreadful percentages.
Oh, we're pinned in a bit here. Having a little struggle. Oh, that's gone.
There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
Top 30 again,
A
maybe.
rider drops out.
Oh.
A victory that went right down to the wire. Wow, he handled his race well.
Can you get inside the top 20? Gonna be a push. Gonna be a push. Oh. Is that gonna be 20th? 21st.
The tail enders are still
22nd.
coming in.
What's going on down here? How are these guys doing? There's a faller. Very close to the end. And another one here. Some more here. Here. It just falls over. Is that? That's Peter Sagan on the floor. You wouldn't see that normally.
Now for the race highlights.
Already that well positioned for the last little exercise. Valverde, Alaphilippe and Henial. Top 3. It's a close finish. Alaphilippe got it. All the main favourites there, you'd expect to see. Alaphilippe takes over. Our breakaway riders from the other day have disappeared. Lamatic, or Lamatink even, has taken over the polka dot. Groenewegen got a few points there today, so he's moved up slightly. These guys seem to be stretching their advantage at the top, Viviani and Cavendish. Demar, Gogol got some points in the breakaway. Not appearing on the young rider, which isn't surprising given the team time trial. Stage 3 I think that one is, if you want to check that out. And there we are. Definitely not in the top 10 there either. So there we are, we put the effort in that time, but we didn't really get the outcome we were after. Let's just double check the overall and see where we've got Roglic up to. So he's 36th now, so he is climbing that ladder. So I think he is 6 minutes back though. I think the aim is probably see if we can get top 30, then top 20, and then I think top 10 will be a real push. But we can give it a go. Let's just see how many. So Tolhoy got some. Well, that would be the breakaway, wouldn't it? Tolhoy got some points in the breakaway for the sprint. Groenewegen got a few as well. So that must have been. He must have won the intermediate sprint from the group then, which is interesting. Shame we didn't see that one. Groenewegen 20th, 22nd, 25th. 3 more withdrawals. Is that all the withdrawals we had? That's a big list. Ah, no, we only had one because we had 152 riders. Team standings. Oh, we've gone back down a little bit. I think we peaked to about 14. But there we are. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please feel free to leave some feedback and yeah, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. But for now, thank you for watching.